Hey everybody, it's Seti the Wind Sage, and surprisingly enough, welcome back to Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. In the last episode, we defeated Noir and saved game industry once and for all. Well, yeah, in this universe it is once and for all, because this game does take place in its own universe. But anyway, in this episode, this is, this is the bonus episode I was talking on and off about, actually. So yeah, here we are. And what are we going to cover this episode? Well, aside from just getting the best ending, we're kind of going to be covering things that we're going to be covering a few, not all, but a few things that we actually missed. Anyway, first off, I'm going to load up the New Game Plus file I've been playing for a little bit. I'm actually all the way up to Chapter 7, and by the way, while the time there is kind of misleading, because that's also keeping in my regular Neptunia time. I've been skipping all the cutscenes and going through this. You could beat this thing in like 5 hours, but anyway, what exactly changes on the New Game Plus playthrough? Because quite a few things change, and while me being in Chapter 7 things might not seem like they immediately changed, a lot of things actually do change. First off, your levels keep. Yeah, I did not grind to level 71. I did not grind to between 65 and 71 just on my own. No, I only got like 10 to 15 of these levels in this playthrough alone. You retain whatever level you had at the final boss. You keep most of your equipment except for the CPUs. Either you don't keep most of your equipment, you keep whatever equipment the said person had on in your final party, whatever they had on during the final party. And except for your CPUs, they do not have transfer over. Your armors transfer over, and and most of your weapons transfer over. And this all really just applies to humans and the DLC characters. Now, here's the other thing. Here's another few things that change. Plutia and Pishi can only be seen at Chapter 2 when we met them in the first time around through the game. But Histoire also joins at Chapter 2 now. Chapter 2 now, which is actually very intriguing. I don't necessarily know what the reason for this is, but yeah. And also, we also got to keep Rom, Ram, and Nepgear for the beginning of the game. So, and Plutia and Pishi we got at Chapter 2, but yeah, so when you start the game over, when it's just Nep and Compa, yeah, so it's not just Nep and Compa anymore, it's Nep, Compa, Rom, Ram, and Nepgear, or whatever characters you got through plan that came with you. So say you got like Uni instead of like Rom and Ram, or like Uni instead of Nepgear, or like anything like that. If your team composition was different from mine, that's what transferred over. I might start New Game Plus over again for a clean file to show that off, but yeah, that's one of the big things. And now here's the kind of the first half of the thing I need to show. So I grinded back up to the game, and why I grinded specifically back up to Chapter 7 for the first part of this is to finally do the Birth of Uni event. And I thought we might as well do it since we're here. So we go through the course, and yeah, we got an event from Histoire.
Noir? Can I borrow you for a second? Histoire? What's the matter? There's someone I'd like you to meet. Can you please come and see me?
Actually, something about this event is that this event kind of is taking place during the, this event is kind of taking place during, what am I trying to say? This event, when I'm doing this event right now, like, in the part of the course where I am in the game right now, is, we're hunting for the legendary weapons. I already have Planeptune's weapon, and, I'm in the course of getting Lestation's weapon, so Noir is in my party. The thing is, I wonder what happens if you try to unlock this event if Noir's not in your party. Like, you didn't go to Lestation to start getting her weapon, or you didn't get her weapon. Or you already got her weapon and she already left for till Chapter 8.
Meet someone? I wonder who?
Anyway.
I'm here, Histoire. I've been waiting, Noir.
Nice to meet you. My name is Uni.
I'm Noir, the CPU for Last Station. Well, I guess you would know that. So, Histoire, who's she? Is she lost from her parents or something?
I gotta say, something I find very interesting, and this is with Ram and Ram, but Ram and Ram is very slight. They gave Uni like a completely new sprite in this game. And I don't necessarily know what the specific reason for it was, because Nepgear stayed totally the same. With Ram and Ram, they kind of gave her a front view as opposed to the usual like sideways view, and with Uni they did the opposite. She usually had a front view, they switched it to a sideways view.
She is your younger sister.
My younger sister? Really? So I'm finally an older sister. Whoa, what? Wait, what's going on here?
With the previous battle, your shares inflated, and a new goddess was born.
This is actually very funny. This is actually very funny because the battle they're referring to is the battle with Momus where Neptune gets her HDD form back. That technically hasn't happened yet, and like if you like for some reason had the item to get Uni, as long as you get Last Station shares up to 50%, you can get Uni potentially very early on. I'm not 100% sure how early on you can end up getting her, but yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll raise her to be a great goddess. But first, just because you're my younger sister, I won't go easy, you hear? Well,
What are you doing, Noir? Uni was just born. You're already scaring her.
I'm sorry, Uni. I caught you off guard, didn't I? That was only about work. Aside from that, rely on me at any time. Okay. Thank you, sister. We'll be great together, Uni.
Uni's been at it, and all the stuff that, all the stuff from before. So, yeah, Uni teams up. We got a few new events resulting from it. Oh, and, actually almost perfect transition because now, yeah, we got the, Coliseum to talk about, which is the other thing we're going to be talking about, in this episode. By the way, this is going to be a very short episode, so bear with it. So, these things right here, you know, the Coliseum, you can do if you fight, you can, pretty much you do a few fights, you get a few, good rewards and some shares, but, yeah, these are the fights you start with, you unlock more through certain events and stuff like that. They're plans and you need to get the certain, like, accessory for them or thing to make the plan, but, yeah, you get a lot of crazy stuff here. I battled the Red Eyes a bit, actually to help boost Last Station shares, but, yeah, so, yeah. And these are 100% replayable, so yeah. Now, for example, like say I wanted to boost Louise shares, and I don't need any more from Last Station because I kind of don't need any more from Last Station. I kind of got the full benefits of it. I accept the challenge, and
Uh-oh.
As a
This one
tome,
looks
I cannot
strong.
overlook the chaos of this world.
we do a few fights. It also gives you a recommended level, so you're not like going in like with your hands tied behind your back. But by the time you get the Coliseum, yeah, you're gonna need to be pretty high leveled. So yeah.
Here I go.
I won! Who wants to get beaten first?
Huh?
Also, as you see, like the girls are busting through. The girls are like everyone's kind of busting through this, But like, here's the thing about this is like
As a tome,
you might be
I
thinking,
cannot
oh,
overlook the chaos of this world.
oh, like the recommended level 70, and I mean the recommended level's 42, and we're like level 70. Or like, of course, this battle would be easy. Let this battle represent like to the extent how this entire game has been. We've been blowing through this entire thing, battling only really bosses, and I only really started to get level ups, honestly, around the time where we fought Avenir in the Louis arc of the story, like where we had to fight the Killer Sheen, and May just joined with us. So yeah.
This victory was with the help of all. Level up!
Oh yeah. That sounds like the first time I heard that fanfare. I've been playing the game with like no music, with like without my headphones on. So yeah, we can just kind of do some kind of stuff like this, and yeah, that's how it works. Now something else to do. I guess we should check out Uni though. See how she is. Yeah, she has her rifle like I expected. I think this is different than her default rifle, isn't it? No good pendant. Let's put her into let's put her onto our team and see how she does in battle. I'll replace her with yeah. Anyway, let's go well, we'll just go to like we'll go to actually factory 459. I'm not really going to advance the story much in here, but we might as well see how she does, though. Coming this after the heels of Rebirth 2, I think I can take a few guesses how she operates.
Watch out! Yeah. It's my turn. I'll do this gracefully.
Yeah, she has a gun. Shoots like I'd expect, and yeah.
It's my turn. Out of my way. As a tome, I cannot overlook the chaos of this world. Leave it to me.
So yeah, this is Uni. Like, because she's extremely like underleveled for the point of the game I'm in.
Leave it to me.
She's not looking too impressive, and everyone has like so many levels ahead of her. So yeah.
I suppose some exercise. I wonder if I'm as strong as this level.
I also haven't optimized her equipment because probably some new stuff showed up in the store for her.
Let's do our best.
Anyway, another thing we got to show off is we got to show her off transformed at least.
Who wants to get beaten first? Processor unit, ready. This is the true power of a goddess.
And also something about the transformations is for something I noticed for all the CPU candidates is they all show up in their pre-awakened state. So yeah.
Target in sight. There.
Like even for being so late, Uni is plenty powerful on her own.
It is my turn.
Like the other CPU candidates showed when we got them, but yeah.
I did it. Our victory was written. Level up.
So yeah. Oh, another thing. Any of the dungeons you made with plans, like pretty much any plan you essentially made last time around, works completely into this time around. By the way, like all the dungeons, I didn't need to remake these plans. They all opened up. This is why they say new. I haven't explored any of them, and pretty much all of your plan things are essentially open to you from when the game boots up, and you have to go to a virtual forest with Compa and Nep to advance the story. And also, yeah, every character joins at the level they were in after the final boss fight. So like it's not like Nep and Compa are super powered and then IF's weak. No, IF joins just as powerful, and so does everyone else. So yeah, and yeah, that's actually going to be it for kind of part 1 of potentially just a 2-part bonus episode series. This part was extremely short, yes, but this part I know was extremely short, yes, but kind of had to be done this way. Because next time on Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sister Gen... We're not playing that game. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, we're actually going to be getting the best ending in the game. I finally know how to do it now. I know what I was missing, and we'll be able to do it. Also, for any of you who are going to ask, because I know a lot of you are going to ask, yes, I plan to do bonus episodes for Neptunia Rebirth 2. I'm probably going to be showing off generally the same stuff, you know, just stuff I missed, characters I didn't unlock my first time around, and all that stuff. No, I do not plan to, at the moment, show off all 9 endings. You're out of your mind. But I will be showing off the best ending in that game too, or at least more like that's the plan. So yeah, I'll save the rest of that for I'll just kind of save the rest of that for when we get to it. So see you guys then.